They got fixed. Okay, good. It just jumped over.
Okay. Live. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We experienced some technical difficulties, but we are just at the end of the first quarter. Albany Tech has a 26-15 lead. They've been shooting the lights out in the first quarter as it comes to an end. I'm Ken Gustafson sitting in for Robert Williamson. The Lady Jets have a 9-game winning streak, trying to extend it to 10, but they run into a tough opponent in the Lady Titans of Albany State. South Georgia Tech is in second place in the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association with a 12-4 record. They trail East Georgia State by 4 games. East Georgia State undefeated in the conference at 16-0 with a 23-3 overall record. The Lady Jets have a 19-9 overall record. Central Georgia Tech is right on their heels at 11-5 in third place, and then behind Central Georgia Tech is Albany Tech. Albany Tech comes into this game 7-8 in the GCAA, and they are 14-13 overall. So we start the second quarter with the Lady Jets trailing 26-15. Albany Tech hitting a couple of threes. Here's Greta Carollo to inbound for the Lady Jets. She gets it to Sakano. Sakano going to drive into the lane. Her layup is good, and one. She gets fouled. So Sakano with the layup and a chance to make it a three-point play. And she does just that. 26-18. Here are the Titans with the basketball, and we got a turnover going the other way. South Georgia Tech, Lady Jets ball. 26-18. Albany Tech leads it. Here's Bueno with it, top of the key for the Lady Jets. Bueno dribbles, gets it to Sakano. Now they get it inside, and they try to get a shot up. Ball knocked out of bounds, going to stay with the Lady Jets. Lady Jets wanting to get another win here, extend their winning streak. Oh, nice inbounds play, and the basket is good. 26-20. 9:18 to go in the second quarter. Lady Titans with the ball. They drive baseline, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. And player for Albany Tech shaken up. Mava Fatsa with the foul. And going to the line is Jaikia Little of Albany Tech. Her first free throw in the air is good. Here comes her second free throw. It's in the air, and it's good. 28-20, Lady Jets trail. Here comes South Georgia Tech, trying to get into their offense. They get it into Bueno, and she gets fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot two. Mava Fotze at the line shooting two. First free throw is in the air, good. Lady Jets trying to extend their winning streak to 10. They trail 28-21. Here's Fotz's second free throw around the rim and in. 28-22. Albany Tech leads. Here come the Lady Titans. They move it around very quickly. Three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound chased down. And a steal by the Lady Jets, and we got a foul. It's going to be a foul on Albany Tech. We have a substitution for Albany Tech. Here's Sakano with the basketball. Mio Sakano out of Japan for the Lady Jets. Bueno with it. Bueno dribbles into the lane. Her jump shot is no good. Chased down by Fotza. Fotza, baseline jumper, no good. Air ball. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. And we got a substitution for the Lady Jets. It's going to be South Georgia Tech ball. And Destiny Bishop coming in for the Lady Jets. Here's Bishop with it. Actually, this is Bueno. Bueno with it. Gets it to Pappen. Enola Pappen has it stolen. And here go the Lady Titans. And layup by Richardson, no good. Traveling violation against the Lady Titans. 28-22 the score. 8:03 to go in the first half. We apologize for the technical difficulties and getting to your broadcast so late. Lady Titans made a big run in the first quarter, had a 26-15 lead, and we have a steal here. And layup is no good by Richardson. Richardson missed a wide open layup. And ball is knocked out of bounds, knocked off Pappen. Actually, it's off a Lady Titan. It's going to be South Georgia Tech ball. .7:45 to go. Here's Sakano with it for South Georgia Tech. Three-pointer is up and good. Enola Pappen. 28-25. Jets climbing back, Lady Jets climbing back into this thing. Here's Albany Tech with it. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. Here's Enola Papan with it. Jets move it around. .28-25 the score. Lady Jets trail. Here's a three-pointer. Is off the mark, no good. Rebound taken by the Lady Titans. Albany Tech moving ball around very quickly. Here's Jakia Little with it. Cross-court pass. Three-pointer is up and good. 30-25 is a two-pointer. And we got a three-pointer for South Georgia Tech, 30-28. So the Lady Jets have climbed back in this, down by as much as 11. They've cut it to 2. Jets trying to force a jump ball. And they do. They get the ball back. Possession arrow going to South Georgia Tech. 6:07 to go in the first half. Lady Jets down by as much as 11 in the first quarter have storm their way back to cut it to 2. They trail 30-28. Here's Carollo with it. Greta Carollo to Sakano, back to Carollo. Carollo dribbles. As she gets it back, bounce pass into Fotza. Fotza, nice move, can't get it to go though. Rebound by the Lady Jets. I believe that's Carollo. Here's Sakano with a jumper. It's good. And we are tied. 30-30. .5:29 to go in the first half. Lady Jets have come all the way back to tie it, and we have a turnover by the Lady Titans. Ball goes back to South Georgia Tech. Lady Jets trying to extend their winning streak to 10 games. They're 12-4 in the GCAA, 4 games behind East Georgia State, a game ahead of Central Georgia Tech, who's in 3rd place, and Albany Tech is right behind in 4th. Sakano with it. Sakano gonna make a jumper. Sakano, and the Jets have the lead. 32-30. The Lady Jets have come all the way back to take the lead. Albany Tech trying to run their offense. Here's Peoples with it. Long cross-court pass. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken by the Lady Jets. Here's Carollo with it. And she tried to get it to Fultz. It's knocked away, and here come the Lady Titans. This is Richardson. Jada Richardson. Her shot no good. Rebound Fultz. Fultz has it. Outlet pass to Sakano. Shot is up. And around the rim, no good. Rimmed out. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. And we have a timeout on the floor. 4:21 to go in the first half. The Lady Jets have a 32-30 lead. You're watching South Georgia Tech Lady Jets basketball on JockJive Sports. We're back underway here at the hangar. The Lady Jets have a 32-30 lead. They trailed by as much as 11 in the first quarter. And the Lady Titans with the basketball. They move it around very quickly. Jets in a 2-3 zone. Entry pass is stolen away. And here comes Bueno with it. Bueno, her layup is good, and the foul. Isabel Bueno with the basket, and she's got a chance for a three-point play. 34-30, Lady Jets lead, 4:04 to go in the first half. Here's Bueno at the line. She's going to try and convert the three-point play. Shot is up and no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans of Albany Tech. Jets 34. Lady Jets, I should say, 34. Albany Tech 30. Here's Jania Johnson with it for the Lady Titans. Gets it to Richardson. Richardson's shot is good. 34-32, South Georgia Tech. Bueno with it to Papin. Back to Bueno. Bueno going to dribble. And she loses it. Ball taken away by the Lady Titans. Here's Richardson with it. And what do we have? We have a foul on South Georgia Tech. Couldn't see who the foul was on. Enola Papin with the foul for South Georgia Tech. Not a shooting foul. Lady Titans going to inbound the basketball. Here's Richardson with it to Peoples. And ball entry pass. Gets it over to Jania Johnson for a three-pointer. No good. Rebound Peoples. Shot is no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. Here comes Fultza with it. They get it to Carollo, top of the key. Carollo pivots. Now she's going to take a three-pointer. Off the mark, no good. Rebound chased down and fought for. Bodies on the floor. And it's a jump ball. Let's see where the possession arrow goes. Whose ball is it? Yeah, we got an injured player for Albany Tech. She's back up on her feet. Well, ball's going to go to Albany Tech. 34-32, South Georgia Tech leads it. 2:59 to go in the first half. Lady Jets were down by as much as 11 in the first quarter, but have stormed their way back to take a 2-point lead. Jania Johnson tried to get it to Peoples. Peoples couldn't handle it. Out of bounds. Turnover, South Georgia Tech. 2:50 to go. Lady Jets trying to extend their winning streak to 10 games. Here's Bueno with it. Bueno gets a screen from Fultza. Bueno going to try a three-pointer around a rim and in. I think that was a two-pointer. Let's see. Yes, it was. So 36-32 in favor of South Georgia Tech. There's the entry pass. Now they move it back out. Three-pointer off the backboard and in. 36-35. And we got a steal. Here come the Lady Titans. Richardson with it. They get it low. Baseline jumper, no good. Taken away by the Lady Jets. Here comes South Georgia Tech with it. And we got a steal. Steal by the Lady Titans. Shot is no good. And we go the other way. Here come the Lady Jets. This is Maria Favreau with it. She walked. So turnover, ball goes back over to Albany Tech. 1:42 to go in the first half. Lady Jets have a 36-35 lead. They're playing much better than they did in the first quarter. Down by as much as 11 in the first quarter as the Lady Titans were hot, particularly from beyond the arc. Yeah, we have a stoppage of play. Let's see. Lady Titans going to walk it up the court. 1:36 to go in the first half. Richardson's. This is Jaikia Little with it for Albany Tech. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Titans. Jania Johnson to inbound the ball for the Lady Titans. Out to Richardson. Richardson dribbles. Going to toss it over to a teammate. Now back to Richardson. Three-pointer is up. Air ball. Shot clock violation. It's going to go back to the Lady Jets with 1:10 to go in the first half. Here's Bueno with it. Bueno across the timeline. Gets it to Sakano. Sakano dribbles for the Lady Titans. Gets it to Papin. Correction, that's Vera Gunadin. Now gets it into Papin. Gunadin, three-pointer. Off the mark, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. South Georgia Tech leads it 36-35. Here's Jania Johnson with it on the baseline. And stolen away, or almost stolen, but picked up by the Lady Jets. Here's Richardson over to Johnson. Johnson gets it stolen, and we got to fight for it on the floor. Let's see. And possession arrow, jump ball. Ball's going to go over to South Georgia Tech. Good defensive play. 22.5 seconds to go before halftime. South Georgia Tech going to try get the last shot here. Here's Bueno with it across the timeline. Bueno dribbles over to the right side. 14 seconds to go. And baseline shot no good. Lady Jets still have it. Here's Gunnadin for three. Got it! Vera Gunnadin with the three-pointer. And that will end the first half. Great second quarter for the Lady Jets. And they finishing off with a three-pointer by Gunnadin just before the buzzer. Your score at halftime, South Georgia Tech 39, Albany Tech 35. We'll be back right after this. You're watching South Georgia Tech Lady Jets basketball on JockJive Sports. How are we doing now?
Well, it's halftime. 39-35.
Got the score right.
Yeah. Tell you what, tell me if you see my hand and this finger in a second.
Yeah, I see it.
All right, good. All right.
Great to have with us Dr. John Watford, president of South Georgia Tech. President Watford, how are you?
I'm doing great, Robert. Good to be with you today.
Good to have you on as well. This has become kind of an annual thing. About once a year, we talk about South Georgia Tech athletics, academics, and it's good to do it again in 2023-24. I want to ask you, first of all, obviously the most obvious change from last year to this year is there's a new coach there at South Georgia Tech. So a new era has started with Jason Carpenter. Let's go back in time to when James Frey decided to head to New Mexico and you implemented the process to name a new coach. Take us through that procedure.
Well, we were all sad to see James leave us, and he meant a lot and means a lot to South Georgia Tech. But we put together a committee of our vice presidents, and we included some outside folks. We had Commissioner Dave Elder, the commissioner for our region for the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, to sit in on the interviews and give his input on the athletics side, and went through a very rigorous round of interviews. And of course, they made a recommendation to me, and Coach Carpenter rose to the top as the creme de la creme. And I tell you, we're glad to have him. He is doing a fantastic job, not only as women's basketball coach, but as athletic director. He has taken on that role, and there's a lot of maturity in Jason. There's a lot of leadership skills there. And so far, I've just been thrilled with Jason Carpenter's leadership with the athletic programs.
Over the people that applied for the job, was there something in particular that kind of made him stand out, maybe more so? I mean, was there one item in particular or a combination of factors?
It was obviously a combination of factors. As much as we love Frey, we weren't looking for another Frey because there is no other James Frey. But there's also not another Jason Carpenter, and there's not another whoever. Everybody brings their own skill sets to the table. But the things we were looking for that Jason possessed were obviously the leadership and the ability to lead an entire athletic program, as well as coach a women's basketball team. But Jason, having been he was at Gulf Coast when we got him, and he had served also at I keep wanting to call it the old name up in North Georgia in Rome, but our biggest rival, and I can't think of their name right now, but he had been there, and
Georgia Highlands.
Georgia Highlands.
Yeah.
Georgia Highlands. Yeah. Thank you for that. You got me out of a pickle. I don't know how I could forget Georgia Highlands, as much grief as they've given us in Rome and here in Americus as well. But he had been there and he'd been at Gulf Coast, so he knew our region. He knew the conference that we play in. And there's a lot to that because, as at the national level, there's a lot of different mixes, and having coached down at Gulf Coast in Panama City, he's been part of that dynasty down there. Gulf Coast, Chipola, Florida Northwestern, and I'm probably missing a couple, but those schools always have really, really strong and intimidating basketball programs. So he brought a lot to the table on a lot of different levels.
Was there I'm trying to think of the appropriate way to word this, but from the perspective of Jason coming in, I mean, a very successful program. So there's pressure on him to perform and to do it immediately. But obviously he's performed with some high pressure situations previously. So did you get a feel for a little bit of, nervousness on his part to begin with?
I wouldn't call it nervousness. I think he has the right temperament. He certainly has a respect for the position that he's in, and he wants to be, come out of the gate excelling as we all would, and he's doing a great job. But at the same time, and I had this heart to heart with him the other day. We cannot put unrealistic expectations on him. He had a month to prepare his team before we started playing jamborees and scrimmages, and even to fill the roster with some players. So the expectations are there, but we don't expect miracles this short into the game. Having said that, he's doing a fantastic job in bringing the players together and gelling, and he has a lot of athletic talent on that women's basketball team.
You are very supportive of the athletic program, and that's not necessarily true about all presidents. You will be there. You'll be watching. If you're in town, you got your familiar spot there in the hangar that you watch the ball game. Athletics, very important to any program, specifically South Georgia Tech, where you're concerned. Great to have with us Dr. John Watford, president of South Georgia Tech. President Watford, how are you?
I'm doing great, Robert. Good to be with you today.
Good to have you on as well. This has become kind of an annual thing. About once a year, we talk about South Georgia Tech athletics, academics, and it's good to do it again in 2023-24. I want to ask you, first of all, obviously the most obvious change from last year to this year is there's a new coach there at South Georgia Tech. So a new era has started with Jason Carpenter. Let's go back in time to when James Frey decided to head to New Mexico and you implemented the process to name a new coach. Take us through that procedure.
Well, we were all sad to see James leave us, and he meant a lot and means a lot to South Georgia Tech. But we put together a committee of our vice presidents, and we included some outside folks. We had Commissioner Dave Elder, the commissioner for our region for the Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, to sit in on the interviews and give his input on the athletic side. And went through a very rigorous round of interviews, and of course they made a recommendation to me, and Coach Carpenter rose to the top as the creme de la creme, and I tell you, we're glad to have him. He is doing a fantastic job, not only as women's basketball coach, but as athletic director. He has taken on that role, and there's a lot of maturity in Jason. There's a lot of leadership skills there. And so far, I've just been thrilled with Jason Carpenter's leadership with the athletic programs.
Over the people that applied for the job, was there
We're back here at the hangar where the Lady Jets, the South Georgia Tech Lady Jets, have a 39-35 lead. Albany Tech got off to a hot start in the first quarter. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. You weren't able to see the first quarter. But if you're a Lady Jet fan, it wasn't too good. They were down by as much as 11 points. Albany Tech had a 26-15 lead. But in the second quarter, the Lady Jets have stormed back, playing much better. And they have a 39-35 lead at the halftime. Tell you what's at stake here for the Lady Jets. First of all, they have a 9-game winning streak on the line. They want to extend it to 10 and improve to 12-4. I should say 12-4. They're 12-4 in the GCAA, in second place behind East Georgia State, who's undefeated at 16-0. East Georgia State comes in here next Saturday at 1 o'clock. The finale, the regular season finale of the Lady Jets. They'll play the top-seeded team from East Georgia State. Central Georgia Tech is right on the heels of the Lady Jets. They're 11-5 in third place in the GCAA. And then Albany Tech is right behind them. They're 7-8 in fourth place, the 14-13 record. Andrew College in fifth place at 4-11. Georgia Highlands also tied with Andrew at 4-11 for the 5th and sixth place spot, and Southern Crescent 0-15 in the conference. They are in last place. Lady Jets lead at 39-35. Great play by Mava Fotsa and Vera Ganaden in this in that second quarter, as well as the rest of the Lady Jet team. We're back here. Lady Jets with a 39-35 lead. 3:30, well, time ticking down for the half before the start of the second half. The South Georgia Tech men coming up right after our game, right after the women's game at 3 o'clock. They are in a battle, I believe. They are in fourth place in the GCAA. And they'll be coming up right after the women's game here at the hangar. If you're just joining us, we're at halftime. The score is 39-35. South Georgia Tech with a 4-point lead. They trailed by much as 11 in the first quarter, down 26-15 at one point. But in the second quarter, the Lady Jets stormed back. And we're able to take a 39-35 lead thanks to a three-pointer by Vera Gunadin right before the buzzer sounded. Lady Jets have a 9-game winning streak, trying to extend it to 10 and be in second. Right now they're in second place all by themselves at 12-4. They trail East Georgia by 4 games. East Georgia's going to win the regular season championship. You have to win the Jets, Lady Jets peaking at the right time. To get to the national tournament in Casper, Wyoming, they're going to have to win the GCAA tournament. No at-large bid, unfortunately, for the Lady Jets. They'll have to win the GCAA tournament, and they'll have to get by East Georgia State. Again, the men, the South Georgia Tech men, the Jets coming up right after this game. Jets coming up at 3 o'clock here on JockJive Sports. And we're just a few seconds before getting underway here before the second half gets underway. Glad you joined us on JockJive Sports, wherever you might be, around the Americas area, around the state of Georgia, or around the world listening on JockJiveSports.com. I'm Ken Gustafson. Glad to be along with you today. We got a great ball game here, 39-35 in favor of the Lady Jets over Albany Tech. Again, Albany Tech jumping out to a big lead in the first quarter, hitting a couple of three-pointers. They led by as much as 11, but in the second quarter, Lady Jets stormed back and have the lead as we get ready for the second half. 39-35 the score. As, let's see, the Albany Tech, where is the Albany Tech team? There they are, there they are. Both teams getting on the floor, getting ready to start the second half. Jada Richardson to inbound the ball for the Lady Titans, and we are underway here in the second half. Jakia Little with it for Albany Tech, guarded by Sakano of South Georgia Tech. And we got an interception, turnover. Here's Pappen with it, her layup off the rim, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. Here's Little with it, Jakia Little. Gets it to Jania Johnson, back inside, that's Tania Peoples with the basket. 39-37, South Georgia Tech. Just underway here in the third quarter. And we have a three-pointer by the Lady Jets. 42-37 in favor of South Georgia Tech. Here's Little with it. Jakia Little dumps it off, and the shot is up and good. That was Jada Richardson with the basket. 42-39 in favor of South Georgia Tech. Here's Bueno with it. Over to Gunnadin. Gunnadin dribbles. Gunnadin, top of the key. Going to pass it to Papen. A bounce pass stolen away by the Lady Titans. Here's Jada Richardson with it for Albany Tech. Lady Titans moving the ball around. Jania Johnson inbound, pass on the inside and a score. 42-41 South Georgia Tech. Bueno with it to Carollo. Greta Carollo with it, gets a screen from Pappen. Carollo, three-pointer. Actually, I think that was a two-pointer. She had her foot on the line. 44-41 South Georgia Tech. Lady Titans with the basketball. And baseline drive is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. And Gunnadin going to push it back out. Now here's Carollo with it. Three-pointer is good. Greta Carollo with the three. And the Jets have a 6-point lead, 47-41. 7:32 to go in the third quarter. Here's Richardson with it for Albany Tech. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. Outlet pass. That's Pappen with it, and she scores. 49-41. And we got a timeout on the floor. Albany Tech going to take a timeout. 7:11 to go in the third quarter. Lady Jets with a great start here in the third quarter. They lead at 49-41. We'll be back right after this. You're watching South Georgia Tech women's basketball on JockJive Sports. We're back here at the hangar. It's 49-41, South Georgia Tech Lady Jets with an 8-point lead. 7:11 to go in the third quarter. They've gone on a 10-6 run here. Albany Tech with the basketball. They trail it 49-41. Here's Jakia Little with it. Gets a screen. Little going to drive to the basket. Her shot is up. No good. Rebound chased down by the Lady Jets. Here comes South Georgia Tech. Here's Corolla with it. Her layup is good. Greta Corolla with another basket. 51-41, South Georgia Tech. Lady Titans walking across the timeline. Almost a turnover. Jumper is good. That was Jada Richardson. 51-43. And ball is out of bounds. Here's Mio Sakano with the basketball. Sakano. And let's see, is that gunned in with the three-pointer? At any rate, it's 54-43, South Georgia Tech, Lady Jets. Here's Jada Richardson with it. Lady Titans have seen their lead in the first quarter evaporate very quickly, and since then, South Georgia Tech has been on the move. Here's Pappen for the Lady Jets. Her three-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound is, let's see, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Albany Tech basketball. (54-43), South Georgia Tech with an 11-point lead. Albany Tech, oh, we got a steal. And that is Isabel Bueno with the basket. 56-43, South Georgia Tech. Lady Jets in firm command here. Now they're going to go to try a full court press. The Lady Titans do break the press. And here's Jada Richardson with it. Richardson dribbles into the lane. Her shot, no good, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. And checking into the game for the Lady Jets is Mio Sakano. Now we got another substitution. Richardson at the line, shooting two. 5:07 to go in the third quarter. Her shot is up, no good. 56-43, South Georgia Tech in the lead. They come out on fire in this third quarter. Here's the second free throw, it's good. 56-44. And here's the Lady Jets with the basketball. They have a 12-point lead. Here's Gunnadin with it. Gunnadin. Jumper at the free throw line, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. Here's Jakia Little with it. Little gets it to Gary Grady. Grady with it. Grady dribbles. Back to Little. And we got a foul, looks like. Foul on South Georgia Tech. And do we have a timeout on the floor? It looks like we do. Timeout on the floor. 4:36 to go in the third quarter. Lady Jets lead at 56-44. You're watching South Georgia Tech women's basketball on JockJiveSports.com. We're back here at the hangar on the campus of South Georgia Technical College, where the South Georgia Tech Lady Jets lead at 56-44. They came out on fire in this third quarter. They've gone on a 17-9 run here. Here's Grady with it for Albany Tech. Three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound chased down by the Lady Jets. They want to run. Here's Gunnadin. Gunnadin drives to the basket. Tries to goes under the baseline. Reverse layup, no good. She gets her own rebound. Over to Bishop. Destiny Bishop now back to Gunnadin. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. Here's Jania Johnson with it. Over to Grady. Gary Grady. Good defense here. Now it's ball passed into the inside. As Jania Johnson tried to dribble baseline, and she gets a layup. 56-46, South Georgia Tech. And now the Lady Titans try to trap. They get it across the timeline. Lady Jets, looks like we got a foul against Albany Tech, I believe. Oh, we got an injured player for South Georgia Tech. Couldn't see who that was. She's back up on her feet. (56-46), South Georgia Tech with a 10-point lead. Not sure what the delay is here. They're going to inbound the basketball. Gunnadin for three. Got it! Vera Gunnadin with another three-pointer, and it's 59-46, South Georgia Tech. Here's Little with it. Little dribbles it off her foot, out of bounds. Going to go back over to the Lady Jets. Everything going right for South Georgia Tech in this third quarter. Here's Bueno with it. Bounce pass and stolen away by the Lady Titans. Here's Grady with it. Now three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. They push it the other way. Here's Destiny Bishop with it. Now cross-court pass. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. Here's Jania Johnson with it for Albany Tech. Actually, she was fouled, looks like before the shot. Another substitution for the Lady Jets. It's going to be a two-shot foul as Enola Papin comes into the ballgame. 2 shots for Jania Johnson. Her team trails 59-46. First free throw is good. Lady Jets lead at 59-47, 2:34 to go. Second free throw off the mark, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. Isabel Bueno drives into the hole. Her shot is no good, but out of bounds off of Albany Tech. It'll be Lady Jets basketball. 59-47, South Georgia Tech in the lead. 2:24 to go in the third quarter. And they're trying to inbound it. Ball goes to Carollo. Over to Papin. Now Gunnadin with it. Layup no good. Lady Titans come the other way. And ball goes out of bounds. Let's see, did they call a foul? No, Isabel D'Souza Bueno with the foul for South Georgia Tech. As Albany Tech has the ball. 59-47 to go. 59-47 is the score. South Georgia Tech with a 12-point lead. 2:11 to go in the third quarter. Third quarter has been all Lady Jets. It's Albany Tech to inbound. Good defense by the Lady Jets. And here's Jania Johnson with it. Jumper at top of the key, no good. Rebound by Peoples. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled. And she'll go to the line. Greta Carollo with the foul. And Tania Peoples at the line for Albany Tech. And another substitution, this one for the Lady Titans. Peoples at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is off the rim, no good. And here's her second free throw. It's in the air, it's good. 59-48 the score. Lady Jets get it across the timeline. Shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. 59-48 the score. South Georgia Tech with an 11-point lead. Here's Grady with it. Garia Grady for Albany Tech. She passes it over to Jania Johnson. Johnson's three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. Outlet pass to Maria Favreau. She tries to go up and score, but she's fouled. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Favreau out of Brazil, out of Cascavel Parana, Brazil. Her first free throw is good. 60-48. Favreau's second free throw in the air. It's good. 61-48. Jets with a 13-point lead here in the third quarter. Minute 23 to go. Three-pointer is up, way off the mark. Ball is chased down by Johnson of Albany Tech. Here's Grady. Her inbounds pass is good. That was Peoples with the basket for Albany Tech. It's 61-50. Gunnaden drives and scores. 63-50, South Georgia Tech with a 13-point lead. Here's Grady with it. Grady gets it to Johnson. Her three-pointer up, no good. Rebound is out of bounds. Ball out of bounds. And we have a substitution. It looks like Mava Fotza coming in. $63-50, 46.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. South Georgia Tech with the basketball. Here's Favreau with it. Favreau drives, and ball knocked out of bounds. Going to go over to Albany Tech. 39.8 seconds to go. Third quarter. 63-50, South Georgia Tech with a 13-point lead. Shot is up and good. I believe that was Jakia Little with the basket, 63-52. 11-point lead for South Georgia Tech. And we have a travel. Destiny Bishop looked like she traveled. Ball goes over to the Lady Titans with 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ten seconds, 7 seconds. Here's Jakia Little with it. She's got to get a shot up. Ball stolen away. 1 second. And shot is up, no good. And that's the end of the third quarter with your score. South Georgia Tech 63, Albany Tech 52. You're watching South Georgia Tech women's basketball on JockJive Sports. We're back here at the hangar where South Georgia Tech has a 63-52 lead over Albany Tech. One more quarter to play. That was a great third quarter by the Lady Jets. They led by as much as 13. As Destiny Bishop trying to inbound the basketball, and ball almost stolen but chased down by Gunnaden. Here's Gunnaden. She's going to drive straight to the basket. Her shot no good. Rebound Fotza. Her shot no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. Missed opportunity there. This is Grady with it. Gets it to Richardson. Richardson three-pointer is good. 63-55. South Georgia Tech with an 8-point lead. Here's Bueno with it. Isabel de Souza Buena out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Ball into Fotza. Fotza post. Oh, is an offensive foul or a flop? It's going to be an offensive foul against Fotza. Lady Titan player went down rather quickly, but it's an offensive foul. Ball goes over to Albany Tech. 63-55. South Georgia Tech with an 8-point lead. Just 9:16 to go in the game. Here's Jerry Grady with it. She gets a screen from Little. Now a three-pointer by Richardson off the mark, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. Here's Bishop with it. Destiny Bishop out of Bayshore, New York. Bishop, shot is up, no good. Rebound by Fultza. Fultza, her shot, no good. She's fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. Good job of sticking with it by Fultza, getting the second chance rebound. And she'll go to the line to shoot two. Now coming in for South Georgia Tech. Enola Papin coming into the game for the Lady Jets. Here's Fultza at the line shooting two. Her first free throw is in the air. It's good. 64-55. South Georgia Tech with a 9-point lead. Here's Fultza again. Her free throw is good. 65-55. So lead back up to 10. Here come the Lady Titans. They trail 65-55. Here's Gary Grady with it. Grady, pass. The three-pointer is no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. Here's Greta Carollo with it. Carollo but tries to go baseline. Ball stolen away. Here come the Lady Titans. And this is number 14. (65-57). That was Janaea Evans with the basket. We have a timeout on the floor here. 67-55. No, correction. 65-57. South Georgia Tech with an 8-point lead. You're watching South Georgia Tech women's basketball on JockJive Sports. We're back here at the hangar where the South Georgia Tech Lady Jets have a 65-57 lead over Albany Tech. Since that first quarter, South Georgia Tech has just taken over. Although it is only an 8-point lead, Albany Tech is still hanging around. We're back underway here. Albany Tech on a trap. Lady Jets break the trap. Here's Bueno with it. Bueno, entry pass into Fultza. Fultza shot up and good. Mava Fultza with the basket. 67-57, 10-point lead for the Lady Jets. 8 minutes to go in the game. Here's Grady with it for Albany Tech. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. Here's Carollo with it into Fultza. Fultza, jumper good. 69-57 in favor of the Lady Jets. Albany Tech with the basketball. We got a turnover. And we have a substitution for the Lady Jets coming in. I believe that is Mio Sakano checking in for South Georgia Tech. No, it's Gunnadin, Vera Gunnadin. And we got a foul, it looks like, on Albany Tech. Ball inbounded. And tried a three-pointer. The shot was blocked. Rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. Here's Grady with it. Grady. Bounce pass inside. Shot is up, no good. That was Peoples trying to score. Now the Lady Jets have it. And they want to run, and the shot is up and good. 71-57 in favor of the Lady Jets. They're trying to extend their winning streak to 10 games and stay in second place in the GCAA. Almost a turnover, and ball knocked out of bounds. It went off a Lady Jet player. Let's see, it went off of Mio Sakano, who's in the game. Here's Grady with it. Now Jakia Little with it for Albany Tech. Little going to drive into the lane. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound is grabbed by Little. And a three-pointer is up, no good. Ball chased down by Foza. And we've got Foza up on her feet. 6:32 to go in the game. 71-57 in favor of South Georgia Tech. 14-point lead for the Lady Jets. Here's Gunnadin with the ball. Gunnadin out of Ankara, Turkey. Gunnadin dribbles. Gunnadin still dribbles, gets it to Pappen. Pappen gets a screen. Pappen back to Gunnadin. Vera Gunnadin with it for the Lady Jets. She gets it to Pappen. Pappen's shot no good. Rebound is picked up, and the shot is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay here with the Lady Jets. 6:05 to go in the game. Lady Jets have a 71-57 lead. Bounce pass inside to Foza. She scores, and she's fouled. So Foza, Mava Foza, will go to the line to shoot two. Foza, a sophomore out of Quebec. And she gives the Lady Jets a 17-point lead. 74-57, the score. Lady Titans with the basketball. Here's Jakia Little with it. Little. Now they move it around. Shot is up. Around the rim and in. 74-59 South Georgia Tech. 15-point lead. Here's Gunnadin with it. Gunnadin. Bounce pass to Foza. She scores. Beautiful play by the Lady Jets. 76-59. 5:24 to go in the game. Lady Jets on their way to their 10th straight victory. Still a lot of time left, a little over 5 minutes. Here's a shot that is no good. Rebound is chased down and fought for. And Lady Jets players saying it's their ball. And now checking in for South Georgia Tech. Is Isabel De Souza Bueno. She checks into the game for the Lady Jets. Ball goes Albany Tech to inbound. Shot is up and good. 76-61 in favor of the Lady Jets. Oh, almost a travel there by Carollo, but she did not travel. Carollo drives to the basket and scores. 78-61, South Georgia Tech with a comfortable 17-point lead. 4:42 to go in the game. Here's Gary O'Grady with it for the Lady Titans. And ball is inbounded to the inside. Now shot is up and around the rim, no good. And chased down by the Lady Jets. Here's Bueno with it, and she gets fouled. And let's see if they're over the limit. Bueno going to go to the foul line to shoot 2 shots. And substitution for the Lady Jets. 4:23 to go in the third quarter. South Georgia Tech with a 78-61 lead. Isabel De Souza Bueno at the line, shooting 2. Her first one is no good. Since that first quarter, it has been all Lady Jets. Here's the second free throw. It's up around the rim and in. 79-61. Here come the Lady Titans. Inbound to Peoples. Peoples with it, and Peoples turns it over. Travel. Good defense by the Lady Jets to force a turnover. And now another substitution. For the Lady Jets. Here's they inbound the ball to Destiny Bishop. Bishop with it. Bishop guarded by Grady. Bishop gets it across the timeline. Bishop, nice move to the basket. Destiny Bishop with the basket. It's 81-61, 20-point lead for the Lady Jets. Here's Grady with it. Grady gonna try, it's a long cross-court pass to Jania Johnson. Johnson with it. Now here's the three-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. And stolen away, no, picked up actually. Picked up by, let's see, was it Pappen? At any rate, it's a foul. And Vera Gunnadin gonna go to the line to shoot 2. Gunnadin fouled on the shot. 3:33 to go in the game. 81-61 in favor of South Georgia Tech. They have taken over in this second half. Free throw is good. 82-61. Here's Gunnadin's second free throw. In the air and good. 83-61. 3:32 to go in the game. South Georgia Tech with a comfortable 22-point lead. Here's Grady with it for the Lady Titans. Grady over to Jakia Little. Good defense here by South Georgia Tech, but we got a foul. Foul is on Enola Pappen. That's her 4th, and she's going to come out of the game. Albany Tech to inbound the basketball. 3:14 to go in the game. 83-61 in favor of South Georgia Tech. Ball is knocked away, picked up by Grady. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by De Souza Bueno. And Bueno going to drive to the basket, no good. Thotsa with the rebound. Jets still fighting for it. And ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with South Georgia Tech. Lady Jets in firm command here with 2:53 to go in the game. They're going to win their 10th straight. And they are peaking at the right time. Nice bounce pass to Thotsa, and she scores. 85-61, 24-point lead. Here come the Lady Titans. This is Johnson with it. Jania Johnson, her shot no good. Rebound taken away by Thotsa. Here come the Lady Jets. Outlet pass. Three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound chased down by Albany Tech. Here's Garia Grady with it. Her pass over to Johnson. Johnson. Here's Jakia Little with it. Little now dribbles. Little with the ball. Three-point shot is on the way, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. Outlet pass to Sakano, but Sakano couldn't get to it. Ball goes out of bounds, turnover. 2 minutes to go in the game. South Georgia Tech on their way to their 10th straight victory. They're going to improve to 13-4 in the GCAA and will stay in second place by themselves. Here's Grady with it. Three-point shot is good. 85-64. Oh, correction. They call it a two-pointer. 85-63. Here's Sakano with it for South Georgia Tech. Over to Papin. Papin dribbles. Gets a screen from Bishop. Now Papin going to drive to the basket, and she's fouled. Foul's going to be on Jakia Little of Albany Tech. And Papin at the line to shoot two. Her first shot is in the air. It is no good. Here comes her second shot. It's in the air, and it is good. 86-63. Minute 25 to go. Here's Jakia Little with it for Albany Tech. Good defense here by the Lady Jets. Still playing hard even though they have a big, huge lead. And she stepped on the sideline there, stepped out of bounds, frustrated with herself. Lady Jets have the ball. A minute 10 to go. Oops, ball dribbled off Destiny Bishop's foot, but she picks it up. 1 minute to go. Here's Bishop with it. Bishop's shot is up, no good. And rebound taken away by the Lady Titans. 50 seconds to go. 85-63 in favor of South Georgia Tech. Ever since that first quarter, they have just, it's as if Albany Tech awoke a sleeping giant. South Georgia Tech came alive in that second quarter, had a 39-35 lead at halftime. But in this second half, it has been all Lady Jets. They've shown their superiority. Shot is up, around the rim, no good. Rebound Fotza, no rebound Sakano. Sakano puts it in. 88-63. 24 seconds to go. Three-pointer is up, around the rim, no good. Rebound is taken by Peoples, or is it Peoples, or let's see, who is it? She was fouled on the play. She goes to the foul line for two shots. Shot is up and good. 88-64. Here's the second free throw. It is around the rim, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Jets. 16 seconds to go. And they will improve to 20-9 overall, 13-4 in the GCAA. They'll be in second place behind East Georgia State. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that's it. Final score, South Georgia Tech Lady Jets 88. The Albany Tech Lady Titans 64. Stay tuned for more action from the men's game. South Georgia Tech men coming up to take on Albany Tech. You've been watching South Georgia Tech women's basketball on JockJive Sports.